Oh, hey, folks,
Oh,
and welcome
hello.
to this week's episode of Talk of the Universe. I am one of your hosts, Chibi, and we are joined by the consigliere of the SRGBOSS, Steve Ress, Mr. Brian, wait for it, Schmidt. How are you doing,
Hello,
Schmidt?
everybody. I'm doing well. I'm very
And
excited. God, sorry.
we've got Practice Site. Hey,
Hi, Jared.
Practice Site.
Hi, Jared.
Hello!
Wait.
And,
No, that's not.
mhm,
That's not practice site. That's.
Yes,
That's.
it is. Practice I just making silly
mhm.
voices.
Oh, okay.
And, folks, this is not a normal episode of Talk of the Universe. This is our special edition for Grand Gathering Weekend.
Whoop whoop.
I hope you're
As such,
excited.
we
Did
are.
I hear grand gather?
Oh no!
Oh
Really?
no.
Did I
Really?
Gathering
say?
What? Wait.
Is it
Wait.
special because we're gonna get murdered by geese?
Oh God! Why?
Hello, comrades! It is I am not left for grand
Um.
gathering.
What the
Yeah,
hell?
yeah,
What?
yes,
Why? What?
Yeah,
Why?
all right.
we are
So we can
joined
cut all
by,
this stuff out
yeah,
because we're pre-recording this so that we have the Wednesday to prep and prepare and pack and get to Grand Gathering.
that's right.
So
It's travel
Yeah.
days.
we apologize. We will not see what's in the chat as this is all being recorded and the goose is completely being edited out of the recording.
Yes,
You
but
can't edit me out, friend. I know you love me secretly.
oh, we all love you. But well, of course, we're gonna go. Oh, hey, Mikey, how's it going? Yes, I know you're
He-
here.
hello there to the cannoli, General Cannoli as well too.
Hmm.
All right, let's get to the brass tacks here of Grand Gathering
All right.
4, the
Yes.
grandest of them all. Let's talk about the schedule first, real quick. Let's bring that up. Real
Schedule.
schedule on. So let me just do this. Real quick.
Three amazing days of Super Show
I
action.
cannot wait. Here we go. All right,
Technically, not starting until
Friday.
Friday,
Yeah.
but we have stuff on Thursday, which is unofficial.
Yes.
But we have here Grand Gathering 4 schedule from Doubletree, Cleveland, Westlake. Starting off Friday at 10 a.m. with end time at 11:30, open play.
Yep.
Featured matches.
Yep.
Remember, there are hundreds of feature matches throughout the weekend. I know a lot of them are not going to get recorded. I know a lot of them are not going to get streamed. Hopefully, someone can get all of them together, but probably not.
That's the idea with the stream and stuff. We're gonna try and do our best to get most of these recorded, if anything, or streamed. So please be patient with us while we try and make sure all you get all the super show. Uh, uh, I'm trying to think of the word here. Content this weekend.
Okay. Starting and then our first official event starts at 11:30 a.m.
Yep.
Potentially ending by 2 is the Trios tournament hosted by the Trios GM.
Yep.
What is trios? That sounds like gang war.
It
I mean-
is. It's
I mean, it pretty much
gangs
is.
of three beating each other up.
That's
Yeah.
what
This
it is.
sounds fun. I'm going to find gang of 3 geese.
So gang of 2 geese and then yourself.
No,
Yeah.
no, 3 geese. I be coaching from sidelines.
Okay.
Okay.
Either way, the winner of this tournament is going to get a shot for the LFF Trios Championship, potentially directly after it,
Maybe.
time pending.
Yeah.
Afterwards, we are going to have an hour break between 2 and 3 o'clock, where at 3 o'clock we are starting our 6-stop tournament. It is an open style tournament, which, if you've been following the specifics of the new system we're using, means any competitor is allowed to play in this tournament.
It is not true.
What?
It's not true.
It's not true.
I was reading face of book, and I believe saw a video on discussion group where general manager Tim Riley said nobody from top 98 or 96 was allowed.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I can't confirm it was no one in top 96.
Okay, well then it's not an official open.
Nope.
Sorry, folks. Getting information right as I'm getting it.
Yeah.
But still, anyone that's underworld below the underworld is allowed in.
Yep.
Shot at the 6-stop championship is the top prize for that tournament. After that, at 5:30, it's supposed to end. We should have another hour of open play and featured matches.
Really quick before you get started, at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Misfit TV will be live on Super Show on the stream. Special, I believe Dave Marasek is the guest. I have no idea. Misfit is kind of just throwing grime in my face, so
Well, that's going to be a
Stop drinking
fun
it.
situation.
but it's
All right.
delicious.
starting at 6:30.
Okay.
Why do we have J
oops.
JC?
Good thing we're
What is
pre-recorded, folks.
happening on screen right now? This is wild.
Alright.
Anyway, go ahead.
6:30 to 11, we will be having our Cookies Fortune tournament match. This one is actually an open. Anyone is allowed in. Bullet rounds. This is being hosted by General Manager John Calais. The winner of this tournament is getting the Cookies Fortune, which gives them the power to cash in at any time for any title that he has the power of over.
Yeah.
You people play for a giant cookie that gives you matches. That is
But
awesome. I
it's
would
actually
love
not
to eat a
really
cookie.
that big of a cookie.
No,
I
it's
would
not.
love cookie. I'm going to win that and eat it.
After that, from 11 o'clock to close, there is open play and featured matches and drafts, assuming we have space.
And Super Show After Dark.
Yes.
But that's also unofficial.
Well, it's unofficial. That doesn't mean it's not happening.
Oh, yeah. All right. That brings us to Saturday, May 4th.
May the 4th be with you.
Of course, someone has
I
to say
love
it.
Wars of
10 a.m.
Stars.
to 11, once again, open play featured matches. Get those featured matches because a lot of people are going to be doing stuff.
Yep.
11 a.m., we start with our first tournament of the day, the Tag Team Top 16 Single Elimination. Now, this was by invite. I mean, it was an open that is just being finished, so it's not really... You're just getting to see some tag team action. So, the other event that's going on...
I'm in it.
Yes, you're in it.
Yeah,
Is
you're
a
in it.
tag team event
Top three,
that's
baby.
also being hosted with a strict timed bullet rounds, and that one's open to everyone to play following the T50 guidelines. And the winner of that is supposedly getting a territory tag team title shot for the event only if the tag team members are in the same region.
Okay.
So if you don't have a tag team member yet, find someone that is in your region. Don't be mixing your deep south and your tri-state. Don't be mixing your Midwest coast and your tri-state.
Or do it anyway and screw those guys.
Or just have fun. Either way, it should be a blast for anyone that didn't get a chance to play in the normal tag team tournament.
Yeah.
That's gonna end at around 3 o'clock. After that, we are immediately starting our singles event, our Underworld tournament. That one is Underworld level event, so none of the top heavyweight division people will be allowed in.
This is tournament where you go straight to hell afterwards for winning. Yeah, it is
probably
Underworld.
because the Underworld currently is controlled by Bob the Brain Dunn, and that means that you are going to not be having a fun time if you are not on Bob's good side.
Correct.
But dang.
Winner of that gets a shot at the LFF Underworld title. That ends at 7:30. After that, we are starting the Grand Battle. This is the over-the-top elimination style event, which everyone that is playing in it also is going to be announced directly into the tournament. So there's going to be about an hour and a half to 2-hour lapse where people are just going to be doing their entrances, and it's going to be a great time, and you should enjoy it.
What happened with yours last year, Chibi?
I might got lost. I was one of 2 unlucky people that they lost the video footage. Obviously, because it was so great that the camera broke and was unable to keep its greatness.
I was there in person. I couldn't believe that you incorporated characters from 3 multiverses in your entrance.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
Transforming 3 times, like that's just very impressive.
It was very impressive. I heard rumor of this.
I believe the scientific community probably confiscated the footage to try to understand how the multiverse works. But anyway,
it makes sense, and sadly, Phil Birch's was also lost in it was collateral.
They were trying to figure out how his hair works.
Who is Phil Birch? Never heard of him.
Okay, so that tournament is going to be going until 10:30. After which we will be having open play feature match and drafts time. So as soon as you're out of it, you're not done for the night. Go have fun, do everything you want to, because until closing, we're just going to be there having a great time.
Yep.
That's also going to be
also
after dark.
everybody that doesn't win their first table in Grand Battle is going to be doing those open play future matches drafts immediately.
Yep.
Like,
Yes.
so it's actually going to be an even longer period than that, unless
Mm-hmm.
you actually win your first table.
Yes.
Yes.
But you're going to have plenty of time to have fun afterwards anyway. That's until close, bringing us to Sunday, May 5th, 10 to 10:30. Only 30 minutes of open play and featured matches for Sunday. We get immediately into the action at 10:30 with the hardcore tournament, pods and TLC final. TLC
It's
finals.
pod
Yeah.
style with the TLC finals.
Yep.
Okay. So that means 3 people are going to go in, I think. It should be fun either way. Winner is going to get a shot at the LFF Hardcore Championship.
Also, it is correctly pronounced hardcore.
Yes,
Hardcore.
hardcore. Yes.
Ah.
All right. That's supposed to go till 12:30. And going on simultaneously is the Tornado Tournament. That is going to be double elimination. So you're going to have to pick, do you want to be in the hardcore singles or in the Tornado Tournament?
I will be staying away from that tournament because tornadoes and geese do not mix.
Yeah, I wouldn't think you would want to be
I
in
don't think
that.
you would want to be there
I
either.
mean, the feathers
So-
will be flying.
You get to pick your poison, have fun in either one. Either way, you get a title shot if you win that. Leads us up to 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock is going to be the singles global tournament, double elimination. You have to be playing a global competitor, that is any of the indies, and you get to be the inaugural LFF global competitor champion if you win that tournament. From then on, 4 o'clock to close, final featured matches. These are going to be the most important matches of the night, or whatever's left over. And after that, we're done.
We're done.
I hope everyone looks at this and plans accordingly. Make sure you eat. Make sure you take time for yourself. Please sleep. And for the love of everyone, shower.
Yes.
And also, please hydrate with best vodka.
You still owe me money for
Shower.
that whiskey.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh boy. Oh,
Also,
hi Farley.
Shower at the same time, you might drown. Especially if you're trying to sleep, shower, and drink vodka at the same time.
Please do not
That's
do all of
definitely
those
a
at the
recipe
same
for
time.
disaster.
Yeah, please do
Yes.
not do that.
Also, there is a pool on site. A jump in the pool does not equal a shower.
No, it doesn't.
I
Pool
know
will
some of
also
you
be
guys
taken
tried that
up by
last
my
year.
family of geese.
Not again.
All right.
All right.
Let's
So-
Thanks.
Next thing on the docket is pricing.
Pricing. This is what everyone's been looking forward to. There has been rumors of a certain pack being X amount of dollars, but folks, here are the true pricings for this weekend.
I have been saving all my rubles.
You owe me.
That's not gonna help you.
That's not gonna help you.
Rubles.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Farley, take care of him.
Just show us.
There we go. All right, Grand Gathering deal only. Halloween pack, $50, includes one Halloween competitor of choice plus your promos.
That also includes the 1 through 27 Halloween pack.
Correct. That is Grand Gathering only, folks. Single Halloween competitors, which we'll show later on in the show, $15. The Halloween bundle, which is all 9 competitors plus the promos, $140.
$140.
That's 9 new competitors with the promos. It's kind of a steal, I think. Prize cards. Now, these are what we'll be giving out with your top cut. I will go down with the pricing structure in a moment. Prize cards, new skill cards and entered cards will be $20 each. These will be randomly distributed as part of top cut prizes. A limited amount will be for sale before hitting payoff packs. Wrestle Revolver will have 4 competitor cards released at a total of $35. Now, here's the good deal here. Grand Packs, which has your new competitors that the boss spoiled last week and a lot of the new cards as well too, will be $25 each. Comes with a raffle ticket for Saturday. I don't know what the raffle ticket's for. Maybe it's for a CAC. Maybe it's for something fun. Who knows? But you can get 5 of them for $100. 5 of them for $100. So you buy 4, get 1 free, folks. That's the best. That's a good deal. And then single
Good
cards from the grand release pack will be $10 each, limited quantity. And then your drumstick, guitar, and microphone cards will be $5 whole a piece.
$5 hairs.
$5 hairs.
Okay, so folks, I understand that that's a little more than some people were willing to spend. Remember, you don't have to buy everything, just buy what you want. The nice thing about all of this is all the tournaments are already prepaid for because you already bought your entry tickets. All of the tournaments are good. Anything extra that you want to buy, by all means, pick up what you want.
Yep. And this is the corrected image right here, folks. My apologies.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey.
$140 for 9 competitors, all the promos, and a 1 through 27 is not a bad deal.
It is very good. I very much like the deal.
Now, you're definitely not going to get all the prize cards, skill cards, and stuff like that because there's not a thing in that.
Nope.
But if you're doing well, you get them. Otherwise, pay $20 per. You're still gonna get them. Wrestling Revolver competitors. Now, is it 35 for all 4, or is it?
It's 35 for all 4.
So 35
these...
for all 4. You're getting them for cheaper than you would pay for normal.
So I don't know. I believe they're just face cards only.
Oh.
I don't know.
That would make sense with price to me.
Yeah, that would definitely make sense for pricing. But either way, 4 new competitors, 4 indie competitors for $35. Not a bad deal.
Nope.
And the grand packs. These packs are loaded. They're basically mini Mr. Ray packs, right?
Yeah.
1 through 27, a raffle ticket.
Do we have a confirmation on the actual composition of a grand pack? How many cards you get in?
It is a 1 through 27 plus a random competitor that was spoiled. We'll show off the rest of the cards today as well too, with what's coming in the grand pack.
Less than $1 per card plus a competitor. Got it.
Basically,
it is very good deal.
It's a great deal.
And 5 for 100, like you said, you're getting 1 free.
Yeah.
And the raffle tickets, you don't know what they're for. Last year, there was a lot of random things put into things that got you shots into mini tournaments that were happening in the middle of everything.
Yeah.
Could be something like that. Could be some great swag. We don't know. It's Grand Gathering. It's all about having fun.
Exactly.
And then drumstick, guitar, and microphone cards, $5 a piece. That's a steal.
Yeah, exactly.
Because those are usually $10, $15 on the website.
Yep.
Get them while they're hot and brand new.
Yes. All right. Let's bring up the pricing, how everything's going to break down real quick for everybody. General managers are going to be. I hope you're watching this right now, but this will be.
I am.
Ow! What the hell?
How are you getting hit by things right now?
I have
We're
no
not
my
even
fault.
live.
Wait.
Was my fault. That was my microphone. It slipped out of my hand when I picked up vodka bottle.
Okay.
Okay, that makes sense. All right. Here's your pricing breakdown for you folks. Prize packs will be pre-made and random. They'll be a combination of skill and entrance cards. Winners events will get a 1 of 50 room full of rocking chairs foil card from Super Lucha. Runners up will get a 1 of 50 foil all-star falling star assault from Super Lucha. So 2 foil Super Lucha cards as prize packs in the prize packs. Top cut 2 foils. Top 3 through 4 will get 2 new foils, 2 new skill cards, and 1 random new entrance. Top 5 through 8, 1 new foil, 2 new skill cards, and 1 random new entrance card. Top 9 through 16 will get 1 new foil and 1 skill card. That's your pricing breakdown for all the events that will be running here at Grand Gathering. New news.
Yeah.
Go ahead, sorry.
And that is all in addition to any other prize support that we've already announced previously, like title shots.
Yes.
So you win new cards, you win special edition cards, and you win a title shot if you get first place. That sounds great.
I mean, like, Chris Bates, crapping his pants right now, so all right. Are you ready?
No.
I'm ready.
Goose, are you ready?
Yes, I am always ready.
Farley, are you ready?
Don't ask the sheep.
Ready.
All right.
Put it up where I will continue.
Okay, there you go. All right, so, folks, I'm going to spoil right now the Wrestle Revolver face cards. And making his return to the LFF, ladies and gentlemen. You want to take guess who it is?
Well, it
just
can't
show it.
possibly
Just
be
stream it.
Sammy Callahan because
I
he's
have-
banned.
I have guess. I have guess.
Go ahead.
What's your guess?
Geese, guess.
JT Dunn.
What kind
That
of
would
vodka
make
you're
sense.
drinking, ladies and gentlemen? J.T. Dunn is making his return to the LFF. Let's bring in zoom a little bit more so people can see it. As you can see, Wrestling Revival logo. Leader of the unit, J.T. Dunn. I do not see his old logo on there, but this is his skill set. Power 7, Tech 9, Agility 6, Strike 10, Sub 5, Grapple 8. Your cards with elbow in the name cannot be stopped by skill requirements, and you can stop cards that cannot be stopped.
That is
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Without finishers, that's still something like that.
Yeah, and I
Your
don't...
your death by elbows can't be stopped by
Skill-
skill cards.
Yeah.
That is absolutely insane. El Gonzo Russo has been learning ins and outs of these games, and that is wild.
All right.
All right. What next?
Next is Jake Christ, the fire starter. Power 5, Tech 10, Agility 7, Strike 8, Sub 9. He is a Cyber, folks, and Grapple 6 if you know the Ikuzo. Once during your turn, you may discard a stop from your hand to draw one card.
Simple gimmick. Nice. Sweet. To the point. Lots of draw.
There you go. All right, next competitor is the base god Gringo Loco. Power 7, Technique 8, Agility 10, Strike 5, Submission 6, Grapple 9. When you roll Grapple for your turn, you're 9. Shuffle one card that is not a stop from your discard pile into your deck. So a recursion on your 9. Not bad.
It is good.
It
It is
very
good.
Yep. All right.
Mhm.
Final competitor that will be released at Grand Gathering from the rest of Revolver is Ace
Ooh.
Austin, the inevitable.
Wow.
He is a assassin. Agility 10, Strike 9, Tech 8, Power 6, Grapple 7, and Sub 5. When you reveal any number of cards, you may switch one of them with the bottom card of your deck.
That is a very interesting gimmick.
That could be built many ways, yes.
Very, very much could be built in many ways. All right, so let's bring up the next cards, which will be the skill cards. Some of them are skill cards, some of them are not, but these are some skill cards coming to Grand Gathering, folks. Here you go. Camel Clutch.
Carter
Carter Clutch.
Carter Clutch, excuse me. 1 to tech, draw one card. If you finish his roll is 6 or less, it's +2. So that is Papa Press Slam on sub right there, folks. Looks really good.
Or moonsault leg drop, except we know that it is +2 and whether, instead of asking if it is +2.
That's true. All right. The
I
next
like
one.
asking better.
I like this one.
The general cannoli must be very happy with Clutch.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's a skill card at 30.
Rocking stretch. Oh, God. More stretch. This is good. Your opponent has 2 other strikes in play. Stop any strike +2 to submission.
Oh,
Sergeant
so
Yoga loves that.
we're starting to get more cards in the cultural downfall
Yeah.
realm where you can actually pump a sub by 2 if it is below an 8.
Yep.
For some characters, this is insane.
Yep.
Yeah. For other characters, this is still insane because it's another card in that line. Now, do remember that these have the downside of, oh, well, there's a 4, 5, 6 line that kind of makes these harder to
Useless.
play. But always play them aggressively, because if you do, you still get a +2 to your submission.
Yep.
It could be 5 to a 7 there. Or
Here's the 19 for it.
ooh, punch into the turnbuckle. And it's a punch.
Uh-oh, Paulie. Uh-oh.
Right.
Who thought this was a good idea?
What's Polly's agility?
Paulie, I think...
Paulie Piccone?
Yeah.
Paulie the pigeon.
Paulie is an 8 agility.
Yep,
Oh,
there you
man.
go, baby.
So he can get
Of course.
he can get 14.
He can
And
turn
he
that
can use this as a
as a normal
just a stop any.
Yeah, stop any. it can go to 0, and it can give a +4. It's wow, amazing.
Well.
I thought this was a Kickstarter card.
I don't believe so. All right, next card: capture, sleep, or hold. This is a new line, folks.
Yes.
So let's go over the card real quick.
Let me take over this.
You
real
got
quick.
the rules.
So
Lawyer,
this
go ahead and take it.
I need a new card called Chibi Rules Lawyer Edition. All right. So this is the newest skill requirement setup. This is equal. So this is technique equal to 8. The only way you can run this is if you have an 8 technique. If your submission skill is greater than your technique. So if your sub is a 9 or a 10, stop any strike. This isn't looking at your opponent's skills. This is looking at your skills. So you have to be a competitor that has Tech 8 and a sub 9 or 10 to be able to run this. But if you can, you have an extra stop any that also says your opponent's next turn roll is -2.
Yeah.
These line of cards very good against Ra Perry,
Yep, because it
where
checks.
there were no stops before.
It checks against yours, not hers. So
once again,
Yeah,
I will
it's
continue.
you already had pretty solid 15 options, or in any of these, you already had solid options at the spot, but now you're never locked out of it.
Mm-hmm.
So they're very good cards if you can run them. There are definitely some risks in it. Is if your opponent can move your that stat in any way, it is a dead card, and
Mhm.
you can't move it in any way, or it's a dead card. But
And
as long as that stays stable, it's never gonna be a problem for you.
Mhm.
It's a
And-
safer card.
yes, and like I've been saying multiple times, there's a 4, 5, and 6 that can stop this, but it doesn't matter. This still says your opponent gets -2 during their next turn roll. It's a strong effect one way or another.
yeah.
All right, what do we got next?
Llama Lock. Same
the-
one.
This is for the sub version. So sub equal to 8, and your technique is a 9 or a 10. Your next turn roll is +2. So this is the one that I can use
Yeah.
as myself because I have a Tech 8 and a Tech 10 and a sub 8. These imperfect stat lines are getting a lot more utility now.
Mm-hmm. And it's a llama card, so I'm happy
And
about
it's a llama card, and it's a lock card,
Oh,
and it gives you +2.
yeah, and Theo can't use it. Anyway, moving on.
What next?
Face Plant Pile Driver.
This is for power 8s with a grapple that's a 9 or a 10. So
next, yeah, it's
yeah.
same
So
thing.
this one can be used by the Nightmare King. This is a great one for the Nightmare King. If you thought he couldn't beat you before with all of his 10s and 12s, now he makes it even harder because you get an 8 for a turn.
Moving on.
And it's a pile driver.
Pull down,
down
the
the
ropes.
Grapple 8, your power 9 or 10. Congratulations, you get a stop any sub, and your next turn roll is +2.
It's really good. It's really, really good.
And now we have the 13s.
Springboard
Lion
Slash.
This damn pigeon can use this card too. No, can he? No.
Yes.
No.
This one is
No.
not the one he can
The
use.
other
He can
one.
use the
The
other
other
You could
one.
use the other one.
Yeah.
This one, strike 8 with an agility 9 or 10. Remember, assassins can't use these because they don't have a strike 8.
Also, I know there's going to be questions in chat. What about tornadoes and trios? I'm sorry. It has to equal that number from what I know of. So you can ask the boss at Grand Gathering or ask one of us. But right now, it is equal to, not plus. But once these are officially released, they'll make a ruling on it.
Mm-hmm. All right, and the last one.
This is the one that
Ultimate
damn
Corner
pigeon can use.
Crush.
I need a couple copies of this one.
Right?
Oh, yeah. Agility 8, strike 9 or 10. Congratulations. You have a stop any grapple, and your opponent's next turn is -2.
Or -4.
Mm.
All right.
Legendary locked out.
So this is cards that are going to fill up the the Irish Goodbye?
Yes,
Yes.
the Irish Goodbye.
All right. And
Number,
then, and here's your number 4.
Shotgun Clothesline. We don't have a lot of shot cards there.
No, we don't.
But stop
no.
any follow-up grapple.
Oh, but General Manager Clays can run that one, by
Yeah,
the
you
way.
can.
Yep. Flip until you flip a submission. Add that submission to your hand.
Yeah.
You can get rid of a lot of cards that way.
Yeah, you can.
You can very good in certain match types.
Lots of very fun spoilers there.
We got a couple more. Hold on. We got the entrances that we have, and then we'll go right into the
Oh,
Halloween deck.
this is the big news.
All right.
I feel like.
Entrance number 1.
Rap battle with the Long Island legend JAC. That's right. The first time you're seeing the JAC in card stock is for this entrance. When the crowd meter is 2 or greater, your opponent's maximum hand size is -2.
This is very good.
This is just a slightly later version of Young Allergy.
Yep.
You know who should run this is Lord of Dance.
Oh no.
Oh God.
Hit their stops and then lower their hand size.
Vicious Vendetta, filling up the power spot in the playing with the boys.
Once per match, when you roll power for your turn roll, your next turn roll is +1.
Yep.
If you have a gimmick that works off of power, if your power is your 10, you might think about running this to get wins or steal a win sometimes.
This is the one.
This is the one.
They say crime doesn't pay, and they are right here. Finishes with if stop text in the text. Instead, have blank text.
Yeah.
This affects both ways, your cards and your opponent's cards.
Yep.
If you have a finisher that has if stopped, you have no effect at all. No more freeze, don't moves. No more of that shenanigans of, if stopped, add it back to my hand. If stopped, put it back into my hand. If stopped, blow up the board. No, you get no effects.
However, now people who always run Impact as family, now they have a choice.
Yep.
What scares me more? The spotlights or the if stopped effects? Because now if you decide, well, I'm going to run this to stop those devastating if stops, now people's spotlights are back. So it's an interesting choice. You now gonna see some thought about entrances from people who like to run those in open tournaments, hoping to catch some of their opponent's more powerful effects.
Or you just play old original SRG BOSS and just have
and run both.
one
Yes,
extra, run both and have one extra entrance.
New art
number 1 contender. Oh,
it's just new art. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Agility version.
Fast Rising Rivalry. A lot of these cards, I like them. I have to step out.
Okay. 4 starts the party. New art on that. 3 is a crowd, and then 2 for the Super Show. Those are all new art for the entrances live for Grand Gathering. Really good. Crime Doesn't Pay is real. Oh, they have new text. Okay, hold on. Let me go back to it real quick. Sorry. Let me bring up 2 for this 4. There we go. Okay, let's go right back to it real quick. If this matches it with a stipulation, search your deck for card number 2 and add it to your hand. So it says if the match starts with a stipulation. If this is a triad match, hey, Mr. Match of the Year, you get a card.
Yeah, which is different than if this match has 3 players.
Yes. So it's the changing on the text. If this is a tag team match, search your deck.
Playa.
Huh?
Yep. Playa.
Playa. Playa.
Player is player.
All right, and then if the opponent entrance has belt in the name, search your deck for card number 1 and add it to your hand. So there you go. Those are your entrances for Grand Gathering. Now, the important stuff that people have been asking for. What's in the Halloween deck? Well, most of this stuff was done on Expanding Universe, but there's a little bit of a new thing here. I am proud to say I know of this. What is going on with the? There it is. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you.
Me.
Yes, Jeremy. Say hi, Jeremy.
Hi.
Hello, practice seat.
All right.
Hello.
All right. So coming to you in the Halloween deck. Welcome to Wonderland. Now you are gonna say, wait for it. Why is Welcome from Wonderland in the Halloween deck? Well, they're getting. That's right, an actual finish. Their finish sub. Can you stand on your head? 7 to tech, 5 to sub. Bury 3 cards in any player's discard pile and draw 3.
I cannot stand on my head.
I can't either. Goose, can you
I
stand on
do
your head?
not. I do not have hands. Cannot stand on head.
Okay. That's a real good. All right. We're going to just quickly breeze through the alt arts here that we have here. So let's go with the first one. Happened to be 2 sheep. Really good card.
It is. Wow.
Yep. Same effect, no update on the effect at all. But there you go. The card that everyone's gonna probably buy is the cost 1P iconic performance.
Amazing. That is greatest card in the world. Oh my god.
And then another iconic performance featuring the memes dealer. And I think that's Danchi.
He's a vampire. He's just going to grow his eyes back. It's fine.
All right. New card. Well, this is not a new card, but it's a alt art. Restoration Handshake. Folks, we can actually find one for yourselves now.
I've never seen one in person.
I haven't either.
It is good art too.
Yeah, very good art. Kickback. Very good card. That is, that's Mila.
Oh, that is Street Fighter. Yes.
That's Chung Li.
Big.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime girl. Alien Invasion. Chest burster, Alien Invader.
I love the Spaceballs reference. Spaceballs big in Russia.
Is it? You sure?
Yes.
Baseballs was phenomenal.
Yeah.
We
I
love
like this
Mel,
Goose a
we
little
love
bit better
Mel
now.
Brooks.
Oh, man. Did we have to put the shark on a card?
We did.
Jesus, if he was here, I know he'd be saying something.
One.
Alright, anyway. Strike Fear in the Heart, it's an alt art. It's got that a la Hogan and Warrior from WCW. I like it a lot. American Dragon Drop featuring your United States champion dropping George. I believe that is a red. Yeah, that's a red coat on his head. Pancake Slam. Gotta love them pancakes.
Who is that?
That is too juicy. Wyatt Andrews.
Yep.
Oh.
Who I don't think knows he's on a card yet.
Teachings from the Dark. That's the prize fighter, and I don't know who that is.
That's Cheshire.
Oh, it's
Cheshire.
Cheshire. Okay.
That is Cheshire Cat.
Blast into the light tubes.
Well, we finally have a second acceptable art for blasting the light tubes.
It is very good.
You're allowed to use this one or look out, Dave.
Look out, Dave.
Those are the only acceptable ones.
Ball Speeds. We need more of these. Tartan Terror, Pete, and Emo Ma'am.
Is that Tartan Terra?
Yeah, it's Tartan Terror. Springboard Moonsault should just be Moonsault, but I digress.
I tried.
I know. Greatest universal dropkick art in the world with the corrected text. Love this art. This is well done. Val did a banger on this one. Hey! It's an alt art taunting impact suplex. It's the first one that we got. But is it a suplex?
It
It's
is.
suplexing those balloons.
Yes.
Half crab. Because penguin. How is a penguin a half crab?
I don't know, but I need more half crabs. So
Well,
I'm
it
happy
is.
about this.
It is that mad scientist turning penguin into half crab.
It makes sense to me.
Loaded Gut Punch. I don't know who that is, but that's an alt art.
Oh, do these have finishes with them?
Yep. And then Welcome to Wonderland. All right, so that is your Welcome to Wonderland will be the promo. Will be a competitor in the set. Those are your alt arts that you're going to see. Very good art done by Val Terraza, but
Now
now
that does not count as one of the random competitor cards.
no, it does not.
So
Oh,
you
it
get that
comes with it.
and the random competitor card. So we're clear on that.
All
Well,
right.
it is
That's
very
what I'm
good
getting.
to
That's what I'm
know.
asking.
I
But-
cannot confirm or deny that, but
But it sounds like that.
sounds like it. But let's get to the spoiling of the competitors that we are looking forward to here in the Halloween pack. I'm going to introduce a tornado, a crime wave tornado, ladies and gentlemen.
You don't need one.
The Star Destroyers. When your opponent breaks out, you may play an additional card this turn as if it was a lead. The Golden Gun is also number 7, and the Cog is also number 24.
What is it with making
Wow.
like printed finishes like other numbers? That's just degenerate and it should never be allowed. And anybody who did it should be beaten up.
Yep.
Not too badly though.
Finish sub, spatial domination, 3 to power, 5 to tech, 1 to sub. When your opponent rolls for a breakout, they randomly discard 2 cards from their hand. Jeremy, you like that?
No.
Okay. Goose?
It is very good. I like that a lot.
I mean, I would blank it, but I don't like it.
Down the wormhole, 2 to power, 2 to strike, 4 to grapple. When your opponent
This is looking a little familiar
yeah.
to the
Your
goose,
opponent randomly
actually.
reveals 3 in your hand, discards all. Yep. Looks like a price phenom finish. The Golden Gun. As you
Now
can
note the
see,
logo on this one. Yeah.
Note the logo right there, SRG Boss. So Boss can use that. 4 to tech.
That is really good art.
If-
He's been using it.
Yeah. If you roll strike for your finish roll, your opponent cannot break out.
That is really good art.
And then their strike.
Now, usually, if the SRG boss uses it and rolls strike, you couldn't kick out anyway.
Yeah.
But this would cover all the odd scenarios where you actually could.
Yep. Starstruck, 4 power. If your agility and strike skills are greater than your opponent's agility and strike, stop any finish grapple. Add 1 card from your discard pile to your hand. So
You have to be
Tornado
both.
got yeah, you have to be both on each. So
Yeah.
wow.
So I'm safe.
Yeah, but I think most people will be running the Golden Gun than anything else.
Well, you could run both.
Yes, you can run both.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you can run both. All right. Next one up is a good friend of mine and a good friend to the community. He's back on alt art. If you haven't gotten him, Brett the Metalhead. And note something here. Both Void logos are there. So Void 1 and Void 2 finishes are available for Brett the Metalhead.
So now he
That
has
is-
36 finishers instead of 5.
He has more
That
than
is very good.
He has more than Meadow now. All right, so basically with this, you're getting the Hurt Shooter, which is a Brett Metalhead finish. Slammed to Nowhere. The Encore, which is one of his finishes. And the Crowd's Elbow. So it's still missing that other strike finish, but you're getting 2 strike finishes, 1 grapple, 1 sub.
It is very good.
It is really good, and it's all new art as well done by Val. So it. I like it a lot. I'm a big Brett the Metalhead fan, and I will be sending my
Several people at our locals use him. He's a very strong competitor, very solid.
Yes, Metalhead Brett is very good. I like him.
All right, next one up is the son of Bautista, Dez the Destroyer. You are considered to have a card with Sledgehammer in the name in play for your card effects. So a Matt history making Matt Pineapple, but on Sledgehammer now, and he is a colossal.
I really like history making Matt Pineapple, so I'm going to really like this. Second best Sledgehammer character behind the Italian Bambata.
Correct. Hammer of Despair. Julie's +1 for each card you have in play with Hammer in the name. If your opponent breaks out, put 1 card with Hammer in the name from your hand into play. Descent of the Hammer. 2 to tech, 1 to strike. When this card is in your discard pile, you hit a card with Hammer in the name. Add 1 other Hammer in the name from your discard pile to your hand.
I feel it needs more emphasis. Hammer!
Thank you. I'll defer to you on the Hammer. And then the finish strike is a desolate destruction. 1 to power, 2 to agility, 2 to strike. When your opponent buries 1 card in their hand, for each card you have in play with
Hammer!
in the name.
But
So,
no sickles.
no sickles.
Oh,
That is
why would
terrible.
why would you want a sickle?
Oh, you know, if I have to tell you.
We'll wait on that. All right, alt art incoming. So this will be one of the alt arts that will be in the Halloween deck, ladies and gentlemen. One of the best arts I've seen Valve do in a long time. This is Helen.
A very underrated character.
Yep.
I've never heard of this character.
So
Helen is the character created by Matthias, son of Zeus, from ACCW. Very dangerous. Every time you throw a strike, you are putting your life into your own hands.
Yep. Hera's Vengeance. If stop. No changes, I don't believe.
Oh, that sub is definitely different.
Okay, so let's go over real quick. 2 to strike, 1 to grapple. If stop, you may choose one strike you have in play and play it again as an additional card this turn without a spotlight. That's really good.
That seems very good.
But now with the new entrances coming out with
Right.
the if stop thing, that will blanket.
Right.
So, little safety net, not so Aphrodite's Kiss. And then
Now,
Athena's.
this is the one that'll get you.
Yep.
That's +5, and it could be elite at any time.
Yep.
You're not if you don't watch yourself. You go ahead and you stop that. You stop a grapple or something, and then here comes the Aegeus.
Yep. All right. Mind you, remember, folks, these will be on sale separately as well too. But if you want to grab, randomly try and get all the promos with it.
I think Alfonso Russo is going to buy a big bundle.
Oh well, make sure you pay me back for the whiskey.
And what are you talking about?
All right. Let's talk about next the new competitor coming to the LFF. It's a moth. Mothman.
What? No.
When you hit a spotlight, your opponent's next turn rolls -2. Reveal a top card of your deck. If it is a spotlight, you flip it.
This man is cryptid. He does not exist.
Like the money you owe me.
What?
All right.
What?
Sub finish. Cryptid Clutch. 2 to strike. Your finish rolls are +1 for each card you have in play with light in the name. Max +2.
Okay, got a drink. Now I can handle Mothman.
Yes. Blinded by the light. 2 to grapple. For the rest of the match. Rest of the match. Keyword here, folks. Your opponent cannot look at your hand, and you cannot reveal cards from your hand. If this is flipped, add it to your hand.
So anytime you see a finish and it's got the words "for the rest of the match" on it,
Yeah.
there's nothing you can do at the present time about that. That's the quote unquote poison effect, but it's one that will never ever go away no matter what.
Correct.
So you gotta be careful about that one. Now, depending on what character you're using in your deck composition, you might not care, or it might totally ruin what you're trying to do.
Yep. Strike finish. Anarchy elbow. 1 to power. 3 to strike. Flip 4. Add 1 card with light in the name or with a spotlight from your discard pile to your hand. Yeah.
It is very good.
Mothman's killing it.
Well, if that's one of the advantages Mothman has is that now with Crime Doesn't Pay, you're probably going to see a couple fewer impacted families out there.
Yep.
Since that's going to be split between the two. So you might be able to slip that one through a bit more often than it would in the current environment.
Correct. All right. Upcoming next new competitor. Well, same competitor, but new gimmick. Ladies and gentlemen, Split.
Which split is it? Which personality? Is it Star Maker split?
Yeah.
It looks like both.
It is Star Maker. It is
Star Maker split.
Yes, Star Maker.
It looks like both because if you look in mirror, it looks like he's got Star Maker mask on, but also regular split.
During your turn roll, when you have a card name with fire name, your power is +1. When you have a card with hammer name,
Hammer.
Thank you. Your power is +1.
Yes, hammers.
So I can have 11 power on your turn roll if you have those cards. Whoopee cushion. I believe it's the same whoopee cushion. No, it's not. 3 to protect, 1 to submission. Flip 4. Add 2 cards with fire or hammer in the name.
Hammer!
Thank you. From discard pile to your hand. Ninny Hammer.
Hammer!
1 to tech, 3 to grapple. If your opponent rolls power for their
Power! Sorry.
breakout, their next breakout roll is -3. Oh man,
Oh my god.
Corpson, send for the guy. Send for the guy. Spit and fire.
Then for the man right here, he's spitting fire on him.
All right, 1 to tech, 3 to agility. Add 1 other card with fire or
Hammer!
in the name from in play to your hand. Not bad. And then, folks, bonk.
Bonk!
It hasn't changed at all. It is the same thing. We do have a non-foil bonk that you can only get with split, and it works with the other split. So it's going to be a great.
He is hitting man with leg.
Yes, he's hitting the Tartan Terror with his leg. Yes.
Why is he hitting Tartan Terror with leg? What happens with Tartan
everybody
Terror?
that does a super kick hits somebody with a leg, so everybody in wrestling hits somebody with a leg.
Yeah.
No, but he literally
Also,
is
while
taking-
simultaneously hitting themselves in the leg. So,
well,
it's like
but
Seption.
he's literally taking his hands and grabbing a man's leg and beating him with his own leg.
I mean, that's always a valid combat strategy. You should
Yeah.
try it sometime.
All right.
As a goose, it's less lethal than what you normally do, but if you're ever looking for a change of pace.
All right. This one I don't want to look at, but we're going to spoil it anyway. Ugh, I hate this card. This is probably the broken competitor in the thing. Ladies and gentlemen,
Is it me?
it's the Meeple's Unholy Union. When your opponent uses their gimmick from a roll, hitting a card or added text, copy that effect.
Yeah, there's characters this does nothing to.
Yeah.
Like
yes, like Phenom.
Yeah, exactly. Or Rock Newman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't be a scab.
Don't be a scab, goose.
And what is the skib?
The thing you're not supposed to be.
Okay, I will not be scab.
Excellent news.
Good news. 1 to agility, 2 to 3 submission. Your opponent's max hand size is 3. No, it's not -3. It is you go down to 3. Discard cards, please. And if you look too, also.
He says Meeple's champion on it. Yes, I just noticed.
Yeah, the Meeple's champion can use these finishes. Meeple raises an army. 1 to tech, 1 to agility, 1 to strike, 1 to sub. If you use your gimmick last turn or turn roll, double these bonuses. Oh my god. Holy crap. And then meeting with HR. We don't want to meet with HR, especially with that right there. Yeah, because they're ripping. That's not me, is it? No,
It is looks like
It's
yes,
Glaze.
that looks like great general manager.
Yeah, it's general manager Glaze. 2 to technique. When this card is
He
your
got better.
Yeah, call it better. When your Meeple cards have the added text, when your finish rolls are +1, and if stopped, you lose the match via DQ. So when this is in discard, you can, if your Meeple finishes are stopped, you lose via DQ.
And they're all blank if your opponent's running crime doesn't pay.
Yep.
So that would definitely mitigate the +8 from that other one.
All right. The last one, but not least, I'm excited for this one. I was there when we worked on it. Ladies and gentlemen.
Is it me?
No, it's not you. And it's not me either. No VH. No.
Is it Goose?
It is not Goose. No Goose
Is it?
yet. Goose is still green. Vampire Hunter Foreman. Choose a table, ladder, or steel chain. When you hit a card with that in the name, flip 2, then add a stop from your discard pile to your hand.
Oh, that is good.
Yeah, that's good. Work stoppage. Oh my! Is that Edo behind? Oh Jesus!
Oh, that is creepy.
3 to tech, 1 to grapple. Your opponent cannot
That's-
play cards on their next turn. Okay.
That card actually also that art looks a little problematic also.
Mandatory overtime, 1 to power, 2 to agility. If your opponent rolls a 9 for their breakout roll, the next turn rolls -1. If they roll 5 for their breakout roll, the next turn rolls +1. We're going to 9 to 5. And then
Well, no, it just said their next roll. So that could be breakout roll also if
Their
they
next,
Yeah.
Yep. Union Strike, 2 to power 3 strike. Shuffle 3 cards from your discard pile into your deck. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. I like it.
Also, you see the spike in the hand is about to go in.
Yeah.
that is stake.
You're correct.
Yeah,
Stake.
but
So
that's
there's one thing they need to make sure that vampire gets staked. A hammer.
yes. And that is, let me just confirm, that is all we have for the Halloween deck. So you spend the 140, you get all of those competitors, plus the promos, plus the Welcome to Wonderland with the sub finish.
And was that all like what 9 of them?
1,
I don't
2,
know if it
3,
was.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I count 8. So maybe there's a surprise one. I have no idea.
Might be surprise.
Or they're counting Welcome to Wonderland.
Okay.
So they might be counting
So
welcome.
So if we go by logic, Welcome to I don't know. I'm not.
Welcome Wonderland is one of the 9, and you will randomly get one of the 9 with the cards. Okay.
Yeah. That I don't. Boss is at the venue setting up right now, so he cannot call in and talk with us about this. So I look forward to the Grand Gathering, the releases as well too. Let me bring up the prices one more time so everyone can see that. So we have it. These will all be posted on the discussion group at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time after this show goes live. If you miss it here on Twitch, it'll be on the replay, but it'll also be on our YouTube channel as well too at around 2 p.m. So get ready for that. One more time, let's look over the pricing. Halloween pack, $50 goes one Halloween competitor of choice plus the promos. Single Halloween competitors are $15. Halloween bundle $190 for all 9 competitors plus promos. Prize cards, new skill cards, and entrances, which we just saw. $20 a piece. Randomly distributed part of Top Cup pricing. Okay. Wrestle Raw, we spoiled those as well too. $35 for 4 of the face cards. Grand packs $25, 5 for 100. It's a steal of a deal right there. Single cards from the grand pack release will be $10 each, limited quantity. Drumstick, guitar, and microphone cards will be $5 a piece, folks. That is your menu for the Grand Gathering, and I'm very excited that a lot of my money is going to Grand Packs.
Yes.
Yes.
I have many rubles to spend on Grand Packs.
Well, that's good because many rubles equals about $1.
Yeah.
Oh, good. What is buck?
So I mean, you're gonna need 25 of it to get a Grand Pack.
Oh,
yes.
So not dollars.
$1 and $1 is about the same thing.
Oh.
Unless they're bison bucks, then they're much more valuable than dollars.
Yes, they are.
All right.
Why did the shark get bigger here?
Why not?
Oh.
Look, it's almost time for Grand Gathering. We all dancing right now. So it's a great time. Do we have anything else to cover for the event? We've covered the schedule.
How did this drop?
Are there locals?
Do we have locals?
We do have some locals reports to add on. So I got a couple this week, including RRCW from Chesterton, Indiana, Reculary Games. It was on the 28th. So great to hear from Indiana. Reculary Games in Chesterton, Indiana. We had 4-round Swiss to a top cut of 4. Tyler S. went 4-0 in Swiss to earn a GM's favor. He took on Glennis B in a singles match. Glennis, however, took the victory. The other top cut match, which was streamed, saw Matthew B against Craig B in a steel cage match. I'm guessing Craig B is
Craig Brett. Yeah, Meeple. Yep.
The final match was Glennick versus Craig in a crowd meter 2 main event. Craig pulled off the victory and is now the #1 contender to the RRCW Championship. Double RCW. Championship matches for the evening. Tim W. That will be Tim White. I guess since he sent me the as Fulton and Sammy taking on challenger Aaron L. as Zen Garden. in Tornado Tag for the RRCW Multiversal Championship. Crowd Meter 3 banger, Aaron L. with Zengarden, your new RRCW Multiversal Champion. And in the main event for the RRCW Championship, Aaron, using Boy Howdy, taking on Tyler S. as AJ Styles. And in a quick domination, the stronger competitor won. Aaron L. as Boy Howdy.
Wow.
She will go head to head with the Meeples champion, Craig B, at our next event. Well, that definitely answers who Craig was.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that was great to hear from RRCW. Thank you for that report. We also have Rubber City Wrestling, a Rust Belt constituent, I believe,
Yes.
at Great Oaks Tavern in Wadsworth, Ohio. They were doing some grand gathering prep. 2 grand battles. The first grand battle was won by Matt Pineapple. Second place was the Trash Man. Grand Battle 2 was won by the Lethal Endorser, Joe G.
It was just on Dojo.
We just saw him on Dojo with runner-up as the Dude. Of course, no mention was made of the competitors they're using because they're prepping for Grand Gathering. They're, that's you'll find out at the Grand Gathering who they used. They had a 6-stop tournament as well. 4th place, the Trash Man is Eva Firecat. 3rd place, the Dude is Uranus. 2nd place, Matt Pineapple using the Perfect Assistant and taking it down, the Lethal Endorser. Having a phenomenal run on that evening using the Dwee. Lastly, the Jeff Hardy Heavyweight Championship was on the line. The Lethal Endorser using Citizen X going up against the Dude using Poland's Prince.
Wow.
An all-new Derby Order matchup. The Lethal Endorser got it at Crowd Meter 3 to retain walking into Grand Gathering as the champion.
Wow.
So all throughout Grand Gathering, that championship will be defended open challenge style for anyone in Rust Belt or Rubber City. While not required, drinking while playing is encouraged.
Well, hold on. Here's question. Goose is not tied to any one place. Can Goose play?
Well, Goose will probably have to talk to one of the general managers of those regions to sign that contract. Fly out to Ohio for those locals.
Oh boy,
might be tough. We'll also cover this week's dojo. Was the finals of the regional 3-way dojos, and it was a tie going in. So tonight would decide it. We had the Lethal Endorser Joe G representing the Midwest Coast. We had the New York Phenom representing the Tri-State, and we had the TVA Commissioner Drew Madsen representing the Deep South. And it was Deep South, Drew, the only one to win during regulation, won both of his matches. We did have Jason getting a 2-minute challenge win. But it was Drew. So I believe that there was something on the line regarding the whole regional thing at Grand Gathering for that. But cards to go on sale. Cards to go on sale first. Potion Uprising, Finland, Cultural Downfall, and Hardware Check.
You look upset, Chippy.
I had a shark working in my face when I got back.
It
Of
was
course
glorious.
I'm going to be mad.
It was glorious.
How twerky was all right? So what was on the line tonight, Brian?
So the winner of this, which was the Deep South, congratulations, get to pick the tag team order. Who plays who Deep South gets to play in Border Wars. So Butters was C-Mac was kind enough to add that stipulation on. I was just putting it together for some fun, but a real stipulation was played for. So congratulations to the Deep South. You guys proving that you're probably one of the more, well, no, you're not. Tri-State's the dominant one. Anyway,
what?
You are so insecure. Oh my gosh, do you sleep at night? You and Rex?
No, I don't. No, we don't sleep.
No, of course not. Man, you need people to think you're dominant and prestigious and stuff. Wow.
I feel like Steve's here the way that just went down.
Oh, look, I'll tell him. No problem.
Mom, Dad, please stop fighting.
I don't want to stop fighting. Farley,
Yeah,
take care of
Farley,
business.
Tearing this family apart.
Farley ain't coming after me. We've had this discussion. Farley hangs around in my yard. You know that the Frenchman feeds him.
Ugh.
All right. Well, that's it, Jibby. You missed you had to step away. I know, but
Hey, that's fine. I am still here for the most important part of the show.
Is it where you press the button and Brian gets destroyed?
I mean, I could press the button to destroy Brian, but I
What
don't
is
think we're
button?
going to do that.
That wasn't on the docket, but I think we
Folks,
can add.
Wait, what is button?
We'll do it next week
Ow.
when we're actually
Can I-
live again. But
Oh, I
folks,
can't see. Okay.
thank you all for tuning into this episode of Talk of the Universe. We will see you live in 2 days at the Grand Gathering. Can I get a bye, man?
Goodbye, man, comrades.
bye, man. Farley, say
there.
bye.
Bye, man.
Bye, man.
Don't you tell me what to do.